Aquarius, so you've spent most of your life keeping the peace, and in doing so, you may have built up fears of speaking out and causing conflict um, when you voice what you believe is right, defending yourself or defending someone else. You're having an opportunity come up where you can let go of that fear. Hi, this is Sonia here to do a free tarot reading. Keep in mind that our external reality is a reflection of our internal, mostly subconscious vibration. Tarot can help us recognize these patterns and consciously create our experiences of reality. To get a personal reading or donate to the channel, check out the information below. As always, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and enjoy. So this is your Lionsgate reading. If you've already seen this part, you can fast forward to the reading if you saw it on another reading. But Lionsgate is the alignment with the Earth, Sirius, and the Sun. And Sirius is the brightest star that we can see. It's like 2 times bigger than the Sun, 26 times brighter than the Sun. And this happens, well, it started happening July 26th and it goes through August 12th, but it peaks on August 8th. Also on August 8th, the 3 stars that make up Orion's belt are going to be in line with the pyramids of Giza. And this will be an intense amount of energy, high vibrations coming towards the Earth. The pyramids are like energy receptacles. Like the energy goes into the top and it like disperses throughout the pyramid. So as this is happening, basically the Earth is going to be receiving high amounts of energy. Not only is the Earth, but so are we. It means that our DNA, latent DNA, gifts that we have or possess can be activated. We could be having epiphanies, high understanding, creativity. There could be a lot of spiritual gifts like clairvoyance and other things like that could be activated because the veil basically will be very thin. The higher frequencies can cause awakenings to happen. Skills that you didn't know you had can be awakened. Also, old dense energies will be dropping away. So a lot of like anxieties or shadow side of yourself can come up so that you can release them. That will be kind of like it's kind of like those energies fighting back in a way, if you could look at it like that. But the key is letting go. Universe likes to come into balance, so if you think of it like scales, the more that you can let go, the more this side of the scale can be filled up. So you're going to be receiving gifts and blessings based on the old energy that you have let go, how much free space you have basically to let the new energy in, the new awakenings come in, the new abilities come in. So I'm going to read for each sign, see what you can expect for Lionsgate. Hi Aquarius, this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or you could be cross-watcher and this message could be for you. I pulled the Oracle cards and then some of the tarot cards from the Dreams of Gaia tarot, but I'll be clarifying with the Light Seers tarot as we go. For the overall message, you actually had 2 cards come out. You got the Love from the Starseed Oracle. This is Hadarian energy, codependence, and boundaries. So I'll read this message. And then also activated Earth. And I think another sign got this. I think it might have been Capricorn. But it's power, places, ley lines, and trust where you're led. So I'm going to read the message from You Got the Love first from the Starseed Oracle. Okay, the Hadarians are believed to be beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaried, interdependent, healthy relationships because they only see unconditional love or unconditional nature of those they meet. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body, to learn to love self first and establish relationships with others, to remember that the love they seek is already within them. They truly do have the love all on their own. This message of this card is to review the ways you need to establish healthier boundaries. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship in which you may be losing your sense of self. It's common for starseeds to dive deep into relationships, particularly with those who they feel safe and familiar at a soul level. Perhaps you're in a relationship in which you give more than you receive, or perhaps there's a certain volatility to it and you're always unsure where you stand. This card is designed to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements you've made consciously and unconsciously, to acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless, in which you don't feel quite or feel like it's safe to relax and just be you, to assess if there are any places of inadequacy that you've used a relationship to soothe or cover up. So it looks like there's going to be some kind of test of boundaries coming up for you. And we'll take a look at that. The next card is Activated Earth, which let me go ahead and I will read that message to you. Okay, it says ley lines are the invisible pathways on the land along which energy travels. They can be sensed when we tune into them with our subtle senses, also known as spirit paths. They've been compared to the meridian system of the body used in Chinese medicine. They link sacred sites, stone circles, burial mounds, and places of worship worldwide. In Australian Aboriginal culture, song lines were the paths traveled by the creator beings as they made the land and sea during the dreaming. These paths were recorded in the traditional songs and dances of the people, allowing them to access information about the land's history and to travel safely across great distances. Many believe that as we visit such sacred points on earth, something is activated within us. Some also believe that by connecting with the land with devotion at the sacred places, something is activated within the planet too. Are you being called to travel to a sacred place that your soul remembers, or to tend the land you live on, to honor the known and unknown keepers or nature of spirits of that land? As you connect with the earth and honor its keepers, the land opens up more fully to hold you. The fruits provide nourishment and the guardians watch over you. Okay, so the first oracle card I got out for you that I clarified with tarot is the corn reversed. The corn upright is like the harvest. When it's reversed, it's like there's something, what I'm getting is something like tempting you to take a shortcut or to, with the boundaries card, I'm kind of getting like not deal with something that you need to deal with to have what you want. It could have something to do with a mother of your children, or something that you're creating or doing, like a project, but something that you're giving birth to. It's like you're pregnant with something that's going to lead to you to abundance, however you see abundance, because it's in different ways. But there's some kind of shortcut. And what I'm seeing is that you need to have healthy boundaries to get what you rightfully deserve, to have this. I'm going to pull some tarot cards from the Light Seers to see if we can clarify it. So, why is the corn reversed here with the Mother for Aquarius? Weird. A lot of cards that came out here, so I'm probably going to put them back. Yeah. But, I'll tell you what they were, though. We had Death, the Eight of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Seven of Cups reversed. So it's like some kind of transformation or something from a Scorpio regarding what you're working on, but there's something hidden that's going to come to light. So that's what those said. But I don't like to take it when like a whole stack comes out. Oh. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So Queen of Pentacles with the High Priestess reversed. That is like needing to listen to your intuition. And that is also a mother card. Queen of Pentacles, she seemed kind of like of the mother queen. So, it can have something to do with Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but it could be your energy too, like that's what you're going to have. Let me see, but there is a need to listen to your intuition, though. I am seeing something is not okay. Yeah. So like if you hold on to your old ways of like giving in or like taking a shortcut or not having a boundary where you need to, it's gonna leave you feeling like you're out in the cold, like it wasn't worth it. You didn't get what you were looking for. It's not gonna bring the fruition that you actually have like promised to you in a way. Also with the High Priestess there, you could be dealing with the Pisces. I just want to throw that out. Why is the High Priestess reversed for Aquarius? Yeah, there's a choice that you need to make here. Could also be that you're yeah, there's a choice. Hold on, wait. Some kind of conflict, like you could be like avoiding conflict by not doing the right thing because you know it's going to be difficult, or there's some type of conflict coming towards you. Oh, and the Devil's on the bottom of the deck. Now, the Devil is the Capricorn card. You could be dealing with the Capricorn, but more than that, the Devil is indicating it's something toxic that's coming towards you. Like there's some type of, yeah, it's like some type of, there's like a need for you to put up a boundary somewhere. Let's go to the next card. The next card is the Holy Mountain. I'm going to look at the message from the Holy Mountain, okay? In the book. It says it invites you to go on a sacred pilgrimage to acquire vision and perspective. First, you must accept the present situation as an opportunity to discover a higher understanding. Find a sacred altar where you came before you prayed and found wisdom, and make your offering there. Make a commitment to walk with courage, love, and compassion until you see with clarity the perfection of all. So what this is saying is that, like, okay, so whatever this person or situation is that's coming towards you, that you need to put up a boundary, it's basically standing up for what is right in a situation, but not doing it in like a mean or hateful way. So it's like, say for instance, if someone is, what you see is like trying to screw you over, okay, maybe that's how you see it. Instead of being like angry at them, it's like, or before even confronting them, if you can get the time or the distance from the situation to find the love for that person but still act on what's right. That's what it's asking you to do. And we've got the sage clarifying it. Okay, the sage is someone who, it's kind of like the hermit, but it's in this deck it's kind of like the hermit because he's holding up the lantern, right? And then he's got the wise owl on his shoulder, and also he's got the wolf right next to him. Okay, so it's like he can see clearly, but he goes within to see it. The sage is someone who's wise. Yeah, they're very wise. It's like you really need to use wisdom in this situation. And we've got the page of air, or the body and mind. It says body and mind on here. This has to do with bringing balance in yourself, your body, your mind. But also that's a really clear card, like seeing clearly. Sometimes that can be a card of like spying or something, so it might be that you need to investigate a situation further. Why is the sage here? Also, the sage is number 7 in this deck. The hermit came out reversed with the sage. The hermit can be a Virgo, but particularly it's like a need to go within. It's someone who's refusing to go within when it's reversed sometimes too, but it's like there's a need for clarity, a need to put your foot down in a situation. Oh geez, I just dropped the cards. Hold on. Okay, and we've got the King of Swords with the Magician reversed. So the King of Swords is someone who is really clear. It's actually the card of Aquarius, and this is an Aquarius reading. So this is you standing in your power. Because see how the King of Swords has the owl there too, right there. He's very wise and uses logic, almost like you're cutting out the feeling in a way of a situation, rising above your emotions in a situation. And what I'm seeing is you could be dealing with a Gemini, but this is like someone is being manipulative is what I'm getting. What is the Magician reversed? Yeah, we got the Moon. This is like, okay, so we can look at this two ways, okay? Because the Moon, it can also be the card of Cancer or Pisces, but the Moon is the things that are hidden, okay? And what I'm seeing is that there is like someone or a situation that is being manipulative towards you, but also the Moon with the Magician reverse is representing your fears and you not bringing in the abundance or the situation that you deserve, because you're afraid to upset someone or take action because of this codependent behavior that you have within you. So I'm going to go to the next one. The next one is the serpent. The serpent, I know it's got a different meaning, so I am going to pull it up, but the thing that I'm getting from that immediately, though, too, is that temptation. Like there's some kind of temptation, there's a temptation for you to just leave it or not take action or just be like, I don't want to deal with it, but you know that you should. Like it's how you feel on the inside. And you can make, it's like something in you is calling you to take that action. But let me read you the little paragraph from the book about the serpent, just because it has more meaning to that. The serpent powers the kundalini stirring within your chakras, gently asking you to embrace the mystery. Shed the old skin that you have been so attached to. Welcome the vulnerable pink underbelly that will bring you a fresh experience of your life. Your passion and sexuality are awakening, and this can be scary. Trust the wisdom of the serpent to transform your sensual energies into beautiful, original manifestation. So what I'm getting is that the Lion's Gate is basically going to shed that old codependent skin, okay? And so that fear of not standing up for yourself or speaking your truth in a situation that you need to has been something that you've probably carried on since childhood, could have been learned from your parents, could have been inherited from your parents. And it's asking you to have the courage to be vulnerable, knowing that you could get what feels like someone else pissed off at you maybe, or almost feel like you're attacked in some way, but knowing that you're fine, you're going to be fine, and that it's actually going to make you realize the power that you have within you. The card that I have clarifying that is thought. So here's all your fears, okay? And with it being reversed, these are all the things in your head going on. Well, if I say that or if I do that, then they're going to think this, they're going to do this, this is going to happen. And it's like, make yourself aware of those thoughts. The one that's attacking you is yourself by saying that, you can't speak up, you can't do the right thing because of this or that, or, you're not good enough, or you don't like the conflict, or like there's some kind of cringing feeling inside of you when you have someone yelling at you maybe, or a situation like that. Why do we have the serpent and thoughts reversed? What I'm showing is this Lion's Gate energy is the opportunity for you to let go of the negative self-talk and have the courage to stand up for what's right in your situation. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is like, you could be dealing with a fire sign, but we've got the Three of Wands underneath. This is taking the first step. This is like a first step action, and it's like just doing it. Like you might decide that like you've had enough of the being afraid and just do it without thinking. That's kind of that energy. Let me get one more for the Page of Wands. But the page is like really young, and it's like, yeah. Okay, so the Hanged Man reverse, this is like you having some kind of epiphany, like, you know what, this is crap. I'm not gonna just allow this to happen, and like you moving. Again, that's a card of Pisces, so you might be dealing with the Pisces. Okay, so let's move on to the next ones. We've got Diligence. Diligence from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. This is like you being persistent. Continuing, not backing down. The Maiden reversed. Okay, I just wanted to read you the first sentence of this Maiden reversed. Okay? Unwilling to abide by the rules that maintain order and harmony. Actually, I think that's the wrong card. Is it? But that fit perfectly. I think that was a meant for mistake, because that is what this message is about. But this is the avoidance. When this is reversed, this is like avoiding your problems. So this is really asking you to have the diligence, not to avoid the things that are difficult. Why is the maiden reversed for Aquarius? This is what you've been doing your whole life. We've got a Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Cups is healing energy, loving yourself, loving others. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I'm dropping cards. What's the Queen of Cups? Also could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I'm really getting someone might really be dealing with a Pisces, because I keep getting Pisces this reading, but oh, holy crap. Four cards flipped over. Yeah, I am really getting this. Okay, so you might be dealing, I got Cancer again, and I've got Taurus here, but okay, whatever this is, for Aquarius, this truth can cause some disruption in something that was stable, but it's like necessary. This is necessary. It could have to do with family or kids, but there's movement in this. I'm going to try and get one more clear one for, there's the Queen of Cups here for Aquarius. And it could be standing up against a rule. Yeah, again, we've got the Eight of Wands, which has to do with communication, and the Page of Pentacles, which is like the student card, first step, taking a first step. I feel like this is you learning how to communicate your truth, learning how to communicate your boundaries. Yeah, it's like ending this is going to end a burden for you, because this has been a burden on you your whole life, is what I'm kind of seeing. Okay, and then the last two cards I got here, I've got Miracles, which is a great card to get, but it's even greater with the Ten of Earth. The Ten of Earth represents health, wealth, and abundance, family. It's like I'm a successful lawyer, doctor, with the wife and the kids and the big house and all the money, and we travel and have family vacations together. That's what the Miracles card is, or that's what the Ten of Earth is about. I'll see if there's anything additional in here. A time of reward, like you're gonna get some type of, there's gonna be reward in you doing this. It's like moving through life with surety, harmony, highest ideals, reward, and inner peace, authenticity. This is being like your true authentic self. Oh, I was like, what is this? Miracles. And we got Temperance, Sagittarius card. But this is balance, divine timing, things working out as they should. But it's a balance between the light and the dark. So what I'm getting is that, like, you may be a very loving person. I'm getting a lot of like loving energy from this reading. A very loving, caring person that doesn't like conflict. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. But you're going to find so much more happiness when you stand up for yourself and for what's right in a situation. It's like you're going to find that balance between having the love but having the boundaries where they need to be had. You're going to find that balance between what you considered mean before, I guess. It's not being mean to love yourself and to stand up for what's right. Um, and that's like, yeah, like harmony. I'm going to get one more card and then we're going to be done, okay? Well, choice. That's what we got here. With her being blinded, that means it's like really hard for you to know which way is the right way. If you're having a hard time though, pay attention to your body, like get some time alone, pay attention to how certain choices make you feel and why they make you feel that way. Because it's like with deep within yourself, you know which way is the right way and what to do. And just make that right choice with love. Okay, so that is what I got for you, Aquarius. And this, if you like this video, like, subscribe, share. Also, if you want a personal reading, there's information for that down below. Okay, thank you.